The 4X genre is full of amazing games, including, but not limited to, Civilization, the Total War series, and Masters of Orion. Now, lately, the genre has been populated by good and not so good games. One game in particular stands above its brethren. What's that game, you ask? Well, it's Amplitude Studios' Endless Legend.
Endless Legend. An interesting title to say the least. Endless, describing a state of infinite time, or to be compared to never-ending. Legend, generally a cultural tale describing the act or acts of a mythological being, beings, or even, in this case, a civilization. Rather fitting for this game as you face the rigorous challenges provided in the timeless, beautiful, and dangerous world of Auriga. Or, alternatively, it's named for the long-dead, technologically advanced spacefaring aliens that previously populated the universe described by Amplitude's Endless Space and Dungeon of the Endless, and legend is just a cliche noun frequently used in fantasy. But hey, I'd like to think they put more thought into it than that. The philosophy of effective video game names aside, there is no doubt in my mind that Endless Legend is definitely an amazing game. To sum up my gaming experience would be easy. The graphics are beautiful, depicting a very unique fantasy world full of familiar characters and creatures spread amongst a plethora of different species and races. A hypnotically powerful soundtrack that provides an immersive ambience and gameplay that would compete against any Civilization iteration to date. There's no doubt that Endless Legend is a game worth playing. Yet, this is not just an amazing game worth high praise and hundreds of logged hours. Endless Legend is really and truly a story-driven experience. And no, I'm not actually talking about the quest lines that all the factions have. I'm actually talking about Endless Legend being the story of you, the player. The story of how Assmaster 94 led the Draken from the high peaks of their capital, Hacktopia, to conquer the world of Auriga. This is the story of how one small city defeated her enemies to become a superpower. This is the legend of you, one to be passed down through the generations for time immemorial, an endless legend. This story tells of your days of obscurity as a small group of colonists who struck out during a time of darkness, whose brave explorers, led by intrepid or wicked heroes, paved the way of greatness through parley with indigenous, sometimes terrifying creatures, while fighting valiant battles against titanic foes and standing fast when gazing upon the wonders of an unpredictable world. When the world had become known and battle lines had been drawn amongst the peoples of Auriga, you and your warriors held back or spread the darkness that would consume this world. And finally, when the world stood in awe of your technological, economic, and military might, you did not shy away from your accomplishments, but embraced them and embraced your victory.
So there you have it. Endless Legend is an amazing game, an exemplary addition to the 4X genre, and definitely worthy of the expression, just one more turn.